alongside Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore, and we're glad to be bringing you action and welcoming you to London, England. We're at the Royal London Theatre for a much-anticipated main event. This should be a really good matchup here tonight. All that energy that we saw, it almost boiled over at the weigh-in yesterday. Now it gets to explode here in the ring.
All right, fellas, let's have a good, clean fight. Touch them up and let's go.
When you get a fight like this that everybody's been talking about, it's always so interesting to see these opening moments here in round number one. Sugar's ruined with that punch right there. Boy, he was damaged, but now he's defending himself well. Keeping his hands up, getting way of his opponent's effort. Teddy, I'm going to call this one a little baking soda and vinegar matchup. You know what happens when you put those two things together?
Yeah, you get a volcano, and it's going to explode. And I think before the night's over, you're going to see that.
If you made a checklist of advantages and disadvantages, obviously you'd want the advantage of hand speed. But you've trained many a guy who's been on the other side, where his opponents had the better hand speed. What have you told him?
Well, I tell him, make it a muddy track. You know, Secretariat must be the fastest horse in the world, but on a muddy track, things change a little bit. Step out of range. Don't allow the kind of landscape, the kind of track that will suit speed.
There's a right hand. You see him holding on. And now looking to hang on. You see him zeroing in with that left hand to the body. He just missed that shot up top. Covers up nicely, gets rid of his opponent's body shot. Final 10 seconds of round number one. So end of the round, a round in which he was able to get to his man there, stunned him there. He's kind of got momentum now, doesn't he, Teddy?
Yeah, he does. And you know he's going to want to build on it. He doesn't want to get reckless, careless, but he's want to keep it going that way.
Keep circling. Don't stand in front of him.
There you go.
Looking good. Oh, yeah, looking good. Okay, keep your hands up, all right? You're doing fine.
Whatever, use more water. I got more.
It's like a whole new fighter out there. Look at him as we start this round. Remember what happened to him in the last round. Now he's up on his toes.
Yeah, well, remember what happened to him in the last round. That's what we say, but he doesn't say that. He's putting that out. He's putting it into the rearview mirror. He's going forward down the road with a lot of hope, a lot of vigor, a lot of confidence.
Unload! Where's the body kick? Body shot!
Targeting a left hand down low. Frustrating his opponent with great defense. Seconds to go here in this round.
I see it. Let it
go. Sugar's in a bad place right now. He was tagged. Gets him with the right hand. And he ties up on the inside. seconds to go in this round. And now we got a fight. He fires back a right hand of his own.
Head, okay? Side to side. Lean to the side, then boom! Counter punch, counter punch.
Keep your hands up. Don't worry. I just need you to focus.
There you go.
Keep your hands up and keep working at you.
So this round is underway, and what a difference a break makes for him. Look at how fresh he is to start this round after getting hit hard and rocked in that last round.
What a difference a rest makes when the corner knows how to take advantage of that rest. They got water on him, they revived him, they massaged his legs a little bit, gave him some encouragement, good to go.
He tried to nab him up top, but was unable to connect. His opponent wanted the body. He wouldn't give it to him. Coming to the halfway point of this third round. That's a huge left he just scored with. Sugar's impressing the judges and himself with that right hand. He clinches when he gets to the inside. Good step back counter punch there. He returned fire right there, and it worked. After being rocked, now he gets his man.
At this point, it's not about the skills and the abilities of these two fighters. It's about the dreams of them. And one of them is being eliminated.
Listen, your best defense is to throw more punches. You need to throw more punches. That will keep him away. Hey, don't waste energy.
You gotta watch the water in the corner.
But I want you to keep those hands moving.
Sugar's up around here after 3 rounds on Teddy's scorecard, but really nobody has distinguished themselves to any great amount so far.
Work the body, kid.
He's working the jab. Good.
That just missed. Able to show you his blocking ability.
Nice work. Nice work.
Nice block by Sugar.
Beat him to the punch.
Body shot, body shot. Get your hands up.
90 seconds to go in round number 4. Well, that was his intention, and that's what he's doing. Not engaging in the fight, but clinching. You know, boxing is a global sport. I think sometimes in North America, we lose touch of that. But boxing is such a global sport, and every little region of the country defines its fighters differently, and the fighters are defined by where they come from.
Yeah, it really is. You know, sometimes if a fighter is from maybe a place where there's not many resources, then you're going to get a fighter who's a little cruder. And he's going to have to be more physical because, you know, he doesn't have the apparatuses in the gym where, you know, he can hit a double end ball or, you know, he can be inclined to be a little bit more technical. And I think that you're influenced by those kind of things, by the lackings of certain benefits in somebody's background or preparation.
10 seconds to go in the fourth. Shakur's tagged by that power shot. End of the round. Joe Tessitore and Teddy Atlas with you ringside. He just didn't throw enough, Teddy. I mean, you got to go out there and put something forth if you want to win the round.
Hey, sometimes it's complicated, sometimes it's pretty simple. You don't throw punches, you don't win fights.
I want the combinations. You're landing one shot, but I need to see 3 or 4 punches. This fight is too damn close for you to be lazy with your punches, okay? ¿Entiendes lo que estoy diciendo?
Back to live action now in what has been a closely contested fight. One of those fights that somebody is still waiting to break through and be a difference maker in. Teddy, there are opportunities that are here for him, aren't there?
Yeah, counterpunch opportunities because he's got an opponent who's walking in a little bit. Now he has a chance to start to chuck something back at him a little.
Nothing there on the punch by Shakur. Good flush, straight left hand. Not what he was looking for. That's a miss right there by Shakur. Still plenty of time to work here in round number 5. Minute and a half to go. And now just wasting everybody's time holding on. Now he ties up there. Not able to connect with the uppercut. I like the way he looked at the end of that round. It looks like he's gaining some momentum here. Good competitive fight, and I do believe that he's up on the scorecards.
Yeah, I have it the same way.
You have to let it go. You're standing.
This is it. You heard it. Keep on him.
There you go. Look at that. I got more.
And we are back underway. Another round in a fight that's been very entertaining, but I wouldn't want to be a judge. This is one of those fights that could go either way.
Keep moving.
Teddy, it is such a gift that he has right here. We're seeing such a technically sound defensive fighter.
Yeah, we are. You know, the old-time trainers would say, Teddy, he's doing the hard part. And that is the hard part, making the guy miss. Now he has to start doing the fun part, hitting him.
Not precise at all by Shakur. He got all into that one. That was a solid uppercut. Reaching the halfway point of round number 6. Scores up top with a left. Blocks that belt line well. And count down the final moments of this round. Threw the straight right hand, but didn't score with it. One of those fights were at the halfway point. I wouldn't even venture a guess as to what the scorecard should look like. And I don't know that it even matters. All I know is this. Both guys have brought their A games. Both guys have come here to fight tonight.
What you know is that it's become a real war of wills. Two stubborn guys, and they're going to continue to argue right to the end.
You can't just move around. You got to move your hands in there. Let's go.
You go.
Move your head.
Back to action here at the start of this round, which is just part of what has been a very evenly fought fight. One of those fights that's going to be very hard to score. And out of nowhere, things can turn like that, Teddy. Everything was looking good, and now it's looking bad for him.
Well, that's exactly why, because nothing was coming at him. His opponent wasn't throwing back. He got a little lax, and he paid a price.
Not able to land the headshot, and you can see he wanted to do that as he holds on there. He gets hit, but he gives it right back. Why is his opponent struggling so much here? Why can he not land a clean headshot?
Well, one reason is his opponent is moving his head. He's doing a good job of being elusive, but there's no change. He's just throwing straight, naked punches at him. He needs to make a little...
Oh, he is stunned. He could go down.
Go get him.
Hey, I know he's not... Big shot there. That's a heck of a stunner right there. Down he goes. Hard to prepare for a situation like this, but many do. He's been down, now he's got to survive.
So that's where you're wrong. It's not hard to prepare. It's a must to prepare. If you're a trainer, that's what you do in the gym. You teach a guy, if you're in this situation, this is what you do. You grab on, you move your head, you survive.
Sugar's defense did a good job there, able to avoid that punch.
Focus!
10 seconds to go in the seventh.
Come on, kid, focus.
And that's the end of round 7.
Let's see the combinations for me. Let's throw the combinations. This fight is too close. Let's throw the 1, 2, 3s, okay? 1, 2, 3.
Don't fight his fights. Jab and move. Almost done. You had him that round. You're in control. Next round, let's keep busy.
You know, they call them the championship rounds for a reason, and we're not quite there yet. Just about halfway through this fight. Here, round number 8 underway, and he's up on your scorecard, Teddy, but the toughest test is yet to come.
Yeah, it's kind of like a doctor. You know, he's been working the rounds all day long, but now it becomes the night time. You know, the emergency cases are going to come in and stuff. Can he keep that concentration? Can he take care of the patients at the same level he did earlier in the day?
Teddy, what's the one thing that shows you a fighter like this is recovered? That a guy who was just knocked down in the last round now comes out for the next round and is fine?
Well, the first thing I look at is, does he behave the way that he normally behaves? You know, is he a guy that all of a sudden starts running at his opponent, and that's not his kind of style? That tells me he's still hurt. That tells me he's still a little drunk.
90 seconds to go, halfway through round 8. Big shot, the left crashed home.
Take it off.
That's a big, big shot he just scored with.
And why did he score? Because he created...
Sugar, did you see that? What a turn of events. What a turnaround. He scores his own knockdown after being knocked down earlier.
And that's where scoring a knockdown hurts you sometimes, because now you think you're just going to walk in and get it again. Well, he walked in, he did get it. He got it.
And somehow, some way, he's going to continue on here.
And if he's going to stay in this fight, now he's got to avoid his opponent like the Black Plague.
To the head he goes with a left hand. Trying to go downstairs, but off target. He's showing very good footwork. He's showing fine defensive movement here. But as for the opponent, how do you solve that?
Well, you got to make believe you're a football player. You got to make believe you're a linebacker in football. You go down the line with that running back. You don't go following him around the place. You make sure you move laterally. That's exactly what he's got to do. He's got to cut that ring down, take space away.
Okay, now, come on. You can do this. You can do this. I need another round. I need you to be busy this round, all right? Let's box smart and not get caught. Box smart. Hands up.
He's got to find a way to get through the early goings here of this round. Remember last round, he went down. He was on the canvas.
Now, look, he wants to tie his opponent up. That's the best way to get through it right now. But what he doesn't want to do, Joe, is to reach in there, reach out to grab his guy, and then he leaves himself open. He's got to make sure that his opponent's close enough where he goes to grab him, he's not exposing himself to get dropped again.
And he engages in the clinch.
Do not focusing. Hook, hook. Keep moving. Gotta see those come in.
Very nice defensive guard there. He's got that certain something that's a well-acquired skill in this craft of boxing, and that is superb defense, and it's on target tonight.
It is. The old timers would say, that's the hard thing, is to learn defense. The easy part, the fun part is let your hands go. So he's got the hard part down. Guess what? He's enjoying the fun part right now because of it.
Keep moving. Keep moving.
Oh, he just misses with that headshot. Last 10 seconds of the 9th round. End of the round, end of the round, a round I do believe that he was able to take. But his opponent is there stride for stride. This is going to be a close fight. Teddy, where do you have him on the scorecards? Is he up?
Yeah, I have him slightly ahead. But as you said, very close fight. And the kind of fight where you let up for a moment, you're going to lose it.
Jab more, jab more. He's almost done. You had him that round. You're in control. Next round, let's keep busy.
Another round, and if it keeps up with the rest of them, it'll be closely contested and hard to score.
Punch! Punch!
Nice block by Sugar. You can see he's trying to score up top, but off the mark there. Sugar's work rate is very high. I looked at the punch stats, and you can see that he's a busy guy. I don't think he's an effective guy, though. A lot of these aren't landing.
Well, you have a reason to think that, Joe. Guess what? I agree. They're not landing.
Look at that. And he goes down again. Will he get up from this? So he is able to get up to his feet after that knockdown. But, Teddy, it's what's ahead that's the problem.
Yeah, we're getting a peek right now into his heart, into his soul.
Hold on to him. Come on, keep focus.
And we've reached the halfway point of round 10. Oh, you see him with the left of the head there?
Let it go. Uppercut. Unload. More punches. Don't let him get to you.
Ten seconds remaining in this round. Sugar's not having things go his way tonight, but there's one easy explanation for it. He's barely moving. He's just stationary there.
And his opponent's taking great advantage of that. He's coming in, he's finding them, he's giving them angles. You know, I think part of it is frustration. He's not moving because he's being kept off balance, and right now he's just not thinking right.
Okay? Keep circling away from that power. I need you to keep moving side to side, all right? Keep moving. Don't let him get that power shot. Keep going.
You don't need that. No, throw that away.
Good steady work in the recent rounds by him. As we look at your scorecard, Teddy, round number 11 underway, and that momentum that he's been carrying through to this point has evened up the fight.
And he has to do just what he's doing. But now it's up to his opponent now to get a little kick in the backside and say, hey, I let him get back into it. I got to get back. I got to pick it up.
Sugar's got a way of just getting away from that punch.
Keep your hands up. Looking good.
Gets rid of that. It was intended for his head. Sugar's throwing lots of punches, and not many are landing. But what's that old saying? Hey, you put enough out there, something's going to stick.
Well, at least he's controlling the rhythm. He's keeping control of the pace right now. And at least when you're throwing, your opponent, for the most part, he's being handcuffed a little bit.
And now just wasting away some time with that clinch.
He's tired. He's tired.
Sugar's showing that he's got some defense of his own. He got away from that punch.
You're doing great.
You're not patient now. Watch the hook.
How about a return to sender with the left hand? Final 10 seconds. Oh, what a whiff by Sugar. End of the round of what has been a very close and highly competitive fight. Teddy, how do you see this right now?
I see it almost dead even. And I see whoever finishes the rounds, because in these kind of tight rounds, if you finish up good, the judges remember that.
You can do this. You can win this. We don't want this to go to the cards, okay?
final round has arrived. Who wants it more? And just grabbing onto his opponent. Sugar's doing exactly what you should to be a strong defensive fighter. You got to block those punches away. Unable to land that shot.
Finish with a hook.
Nice work.
Good defensive skill. Solid left hand to the head.
Keep those hands up.
Just a minute to go in this bout. Sugar's well off the mark that time. Good defense, just covering up down low.
Muévate. Get after him.
Wow, what a turnaround. You never know what's going to happen in this game.
You're never supposed to take anything for granted, never assume anything. They tell you that in life. In the ring, you get taught that real fast.
He got caught by a big shot. That's a nice right hand that time by Sugar. Which way did it go after a very exciting fight now in the books? Let's send it up to the ring to find out. Sugar's your winner by a unanimous decision.
Well, he started going to the body, and it paid off for him, and it paid off for us. A good, solid fight.
It was indeed, and we're glad you were with us to witness it. For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. Thanks for being with us. Enjoy the rest of your evening.